This is end of chapter problem 3 from chapter 5 of the CFA Institute's textbook, Corporate Finance, A Practical Approach, 2nd edition. In this problem, you're asked to solve for the cost of equity capital given this other information. Well, we're told that the weighted average cost of capital is 10%. That's given in the problem. That the capital structure is 50% debt and 50% equity. So the weight of debt would be 0.5 and the weight for equity would be 0.5. I have a before tax cost of debt, RD, of 5% and a tax rate T of 20%. Alright, so the weighted average cost of capital is equal to WD times RD times 1 minus T plus W, the weight of equity, times the cost of equity. And so what I'm solving for is RE, the cost of equity. So if I subtract let's start by rearranging the terms. WACC minus the weighted debt times RD times 1 minus T would be equal to the weight of equity times the cost of equity. Alright, now if I divide both sides by the weight of equity, then what I'll have is WACC minus the weight of debt times the cost of debt times 1 minus the tax rate divided by the weight for equity would be equal to RE, the cost of equity. Alright, so now that I've got all my terms up here, if I'm solving for RE, the cost of equity, it would be equal to weighted average cost of capital minus the weight of debt times the pre-tax cost of debt times 1 minus the tax rate divided by the weight of equity. And it comes out to 16%, which is choice C from the problem.